Science can be very important in decision making, especially in decisions that should take scientific evidence into account, but science is not the only element of the equation, and obviously politicians in their decision making have to take into account many other issues. The regulatory approach is in the hands of public administration and of politicians. It should not be the scientists to decide about that. However, from the point of view of science, it is very important to assess uncertainties, risks, and benefits, and this is the area where science can contribute. The main conclusions of the explanatory note of the new techniques in agricultural biotechnology, which we published as the scientific advice mechanism, are mostly about the scientific background of the new techniques versus the previously developed techniques. And one key issue is that all the techniques used in agricultural biotechnology use the genetic variability as the main element of generating new varieties of plants and animals. And this is specifically connected to the fact that we all change all the time. We are all mutants, and we accumulate mutations during our lifetime, and so do plants and other organisms, and therefore there's always uncertainty in the development of new varieties, regardless of the method used. The new methods are some of them are very similar to classical methods in the agriculture. Some of them are similar to methods of genetic modification, but some of them are completely different. So it is not, from the scientific point of view, it is not appropriate to put them into one bag and treat them as one type of methodology. They should be investigated case by case. The gene editing technology, in particular CRISPR-Cas technology, is more precise than any technology that existed previously for making changes to the DNA of an organism, and not only it is more precise and generates fewer unintended effects than all the other techniques or any of them, but it is also faster. So one can generate new varieties of plants or animals much faster than with the traditional techniques. I don't think that all scientists agree what the regulatory approach should be, and I don't think that it's up to the scientists to make this new regulatory approach. What scientists can and should work on is to develop the method to assess the uncertainties and potential benefits and also costs that are connected to a given technology. But then the regulation thereof is, again, it's a political decision which should take other elements into account, not just pure technology or pure science. I'm not sure if the harmonized approach is necessarily the best. It is one of the possible approaches which can be evaluated vis-à-vis other approaches where different countries take different routes. But again, this is a decision that is political, and it could be influenced by scientific analysis, but it does not necessarily come out directly out of scientific research, whether the approach should be harmonized or not.